Hi there and welcome to this week's Throwback Thursday. This week I'm talking all about creating your perfect sales recipe by knowing your numbers and working out exactly what the secret sauce to your success is. So join me and Pirate Pete to find your perfect sales recipe. We are talking about knowing your numbers and how this is the key to your sales success. So, Pirate Pete is going on. Oh, it's a Tuesday, hello. So, for those of you who haven't met Pirate Pete, this is Pirate Pete. He is my co-host. He also keeps us to time, so we have 10 minutes of super top time to talk. Hi, Tiana. My name is Victoria Fleming. I'm a sales trainer and consultant, and my business is Buzztastic. So I did say today we were going to talk about knowing your numbers and actually how knowing your numbers can make a fundamental difference to your business, to your sales success, and actually to your day-to-day motivation and the feelings that you've got about your own success. Actually, I found it really helpful when I started tracking my numbers to actually use it to help me keep on track with where I need to be, which was a really good thing to be able to do actually. So what numbers am I talking about? Well, the first thing is that I truly believe that with sales, you can decide how successful you want to be because sales is a proactive activity. It's proactive. It is in your hands right here. So if you know what you need to do to get where you need to get, then you can guarantee your success because it's in your hand. Hi there. So my first question is about the numbers that you're looking for. And I would recommend that in any organization, any business, any individual needs to know what the figure that they're going for is. What is the financial target that you as an individual or as a team or as a business are going for? Hi, Stegbox. Oh, strange name there. So what is that number you're going for? So just to keep my maths easy, I'm going to pretend that over a 12-month period, that number might be £120,000. And that's really important. Oh, thanks for the hearts, a couple of hearts there. And that's really important because straight away, oh, hi from Glasgow. Yeah, hi Glasgow. Oh, sorry about that. No, it's all there. So what we need to think about is how we're going to actually break that down. So if we've got £120,000 over the year, hey guys, then what we need to think about is that translates into £10,000 a month. So with £10,000 a month, what I'm really wanting to look at there is how I can actually start to achieve that. Thanks for sharing there, Peter. Thanks. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to stop that. If I'm looking for £10,000 a month, then what I'm actually looking for there is I'm actually looking at how I can start to achieve that. So the first thing I need to know is what I'm aiming for. The second thing that I'm going to start to look at, I think I've blocked stuff. We're okay. The second thing that I need to look for is what I need in order to get there. So in order to find out what I need to get there, I need to look at my past experience, my past sales results. And I need to start by saying, look, from these sales results, how many sales did it take me to make? How much money over what period of time? So once I know how much money I made, for example, over the last 6 months, I can start to run a calculation to find out what my average sales value is. So let's keep it really simple. Let's imagine my average sales value is £2,000. So straight away, just in that simple maths, I know that in order to make my sales target of £10,000 a month, I need to sell 5 times during the month with an average value of £2,000 per sale. So that's super helpful for me because that means that straight away I've started to get a clear target. I need to sell 5 times in the month and those averages should get me where I need to be. So the next step I need to take is to work out what it takes for me to make a sale. Hi Gillum. No, I'm a sales trainer. We're just talking about how to get the numbers that you need through your business. So if it was one of those things that you were thinking about, right, okay, £2,000 for a sale, where are you getting those sales from? Where are you generating from? Now, let's imagine that I am actually generating that from the phone. So let's imagine for every 10 calls I make, I then get to make one appointment. Sorry, I'm going to have to increase the numbers, aren't I? For every 100 calls I make, it's been a long day. For every 100 calls I make, I get to make 10 appointments. From every 10 appointments, I put out 3 proposals. From every 3 proposals, I get 1 sale. Right, so that means that if I need 5 sales a month, what that means is effectively to get that result, I need to make 500 phone calls. So 500 phone calls translates to 1 sale. So 100 phone calls translates to 1 sale. I need 5 a month, so 500 translates to 5 that I need. Now, if I do that, 500 calls a month, I now know and have history that shows that's going to get me to the financial figure I need for the month, which is £10,000, which over the year gets me to the annual figure. Now, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, this is very much like maths. It is, it's like maths. But this is your sales success formula. It's how you can guarantee your success. So I now know, based on history, that as long as I do 500 sales calls a month, I'm guaranteed to hit my target over the year. Now, the thing is though, that's an awful lot of work. 500 calls over the month to do those appointments, to get the proposals, so on and so forth. So what I can now start to think about is how I can increase my hit rate. So let's imagine that out of 100 calls, I could actually generate, rather than generate 10 appointments, I could generate 20. Okay, so if I did 20 appointments, that would now mean that I was doing 6 proposals. That would now mean that I was doing 2 sales. So that would now mean I only needed to do 250 calls a month to get the same result. So this is why your numbers are so important, because you can start to decide where to effectively save your time. Hi there. Where to effectively spend your time. Where do you want to spend your time, and where can you work on to maximize your results? So my challenge for you today is work out your numbers. Firstly, look at what you want to make over the next 12 months. Secondly, work out based on your history how many sales per month that actually translates into. Thirdly, look at what activity you need to make to actually create 1 sale. And is that sales calls? Is that networking meetings? Is that, is it doing things like this? What is it? How are you generating leads into your business? How can you use that really effectively? So these are the things that I think you should really focus in on. And knowing that, it means you can actually come up with some concrete answers. Quite often what I've found in talking to people is that actually when they've looked at their numbers, it turns out that some of their activity is just never going to generate what they need for the return they're looking for. So they might be doing loads of networking, but the amount of networking versus the number of leads that's coming out of that convert to the amount of money, that maths just doesn't work, especially given the high time cost of networking. It's not to say you shouldn't do it, but what it is to say, okay, well, if that's giving you a certain amount of revenue and a certain amount of return, what else could you be doing that would maybe actually give you some additional or faster wins there? Hi there. Is it a case where you hit the phones? Is it a case you go back to your previous customers and, maybe got a higher conversion rate? What is it? What is it that you actually do? So, key stuff. Think about where you want to be. Think about how you're going to get there. Come up with a plan. That's the key thing. And if you are short on your plan, start to think about alternative ways of getting there. What would happen if you increased your average sales value by £500, for example? Okay, so that's the next thing that you can do. You can start to look to upsell on every single sale. And if you actually upsold on every single sale, how much fewer sales would you need to make again to get to that target? Once you've got these numbers though, you can start to actually plan and actually identify exactly how you're going to become successful and hit those numbers. So if you're not tracking your numbers already, you really need to start doing. Is this... I don't cold call. We only warm call. It's okay. We only do warm calling. Anyone who knows me. So, however it might be. Think about how you're actually going to get there. What does your plan look like? And you know what? You need to review it. You need to start reviewing your success measures through the year. What's working, what's not. And the more detail you can get about it, the better. So if you're doing networking, start to think about which networking groups are actually generating leads for you. You know, where has your business come from? If it's a case that you've done follow-up on some marketing literature, what marketing's working for you, what marketing isn't? If it's social media, how much time are you spending for how many leads? You've got to start thinking about, this is my target, what is the most effective, and what's the most effective use of my time? So what is your secret sales recipe? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this episode, then remember to hit the button to subscribe. And until next time, remember to be sales-tastic.